Beer League was released in 2006, and this sounded really great, but unfortunately, while I think there is definitely an audience for it, it just didn't work very well for me. This is directed by Frank Sebastiano, it's written by Sebastiano and Artie Lange, with a cast including Artie Lange, Ralph Macchio, Anthony DeSandro, Cara Buono, and various others, and I apologise if I've mispronounced any of those names. And it sounded, as I said, it sounded like it would be really great for me. In fact, I'll read the description from IMDb, and this is as follows. An unemployed slacker inspires his softball teammates to improve their game so they won't get kicked out of the Little League. Sounded really great. And unfortunately, the narrative just isn't very strong. The story isn't that interesting. There's not enough substance there for me to enjoy it. That's not to say I hated it. And there are some scenes that I thought were pretty entertaining, but as a whole, the story for me just did not deliver. But the biggest issue for me is that I found the characters to be largely annoying for the most part. The performances are fine. The characters are well written in the sense that they're believable, and there are people who act like the characters in real life, so I don't think they're unrealistic or anything. I just did not like them at all, for the most part. So that didn't work for me, and the fact that the narrative wasn't that interesting, it just meant that it wasn't a great experience. I did like the softball scenes, but everything surrounding those just didn't work. As I said, though, I think there might be an audience for this. If you like the kind of humour in this, it's quite cheap humour, quite crass humour. If that's your style and you don't find the characters irritating, then you might enjoy bits of this. I still don't think the narrative will be that engaging, but it could be a stronger experience for some people if it appeals to personal tastes. But if you're looking for a fun, uplifting, sports-based film, as I thought it would be, in my opinion, it just doesn't deliver there. Camera work, lighting, costumes, music, they're all good. The technical aspects are all fine. No problems at all. It's just simply the narrative, but also the comedy and the characters that don't work well for me. I think the comedy will appeal to some people. Not everybody will find the characters annoying, but I still think the narrative would need some work for it to be a good film. If you're curious, by all means, check it out. I don't think it's terrible. I don't think it's the worst film ever. But I was not impressed. I didn't find this to be entertaining at all. Some positive aspects, but ultimately, I'm only going to recommend it if it sounds like your kind of film. It sounded like my kind of film based on the description, but going into it, I realised that's not really the case. I didn't love it, but if you're curious, maybe it's worth checking out.